So there's a trend right now called "But There Was a Time." And pretty much what it is you have two pictures. The first picture is how successful you are, how you have kids, how you're married, how you have a stable job, how you go to bed at 8 o'clock. And then the next picture, it'll say, "But there was a time." And it'll be something crazy you did in your past. For the guys, it's always the same thing. For example, this one, it says girl dad, deputy sheriff, homebody in bed by 9:30. Okay, pretty chill, relaxed guy. We go to the next image. It says, "But there was a time," and he's in the military. And this is a lot of what the men do. The next one, husband of 20 years, father of 5 kids, sports sales job, quiet weekends. But there was a time in the military. Father of 3, husband, electrician, gamer. But there was a time, again, in the military. Married 10 years, father of 3, helicopter technician. But there was a time. Bro's a freaking pilot, legend. Married 3 kids, quiet weekends. But there was a time, again, military. Father of 2, husband, musician. But there was once a time. Holy, okay, I added this one because this one is freaking dope. Dude is straight up a legend dealing with terrorists right now. So this guy's pretty dope. So you saw all the men. Always military stuff. I've seen some like police force stuff, and I've seen probably one construction one. For the men, it was always I was serving my country or I was working in crazy jobs. Now we look at what the women are posting. And let me tell you, it is a complete 180. Right here, loving mother of 2, faithful wife, awesome, investment banker, makes great tea. Wow, okay, that's pretty chill, very sweet. Now, what could possibly be your "but there was a time"? What the hell is this shit? A little strange that you would have a picture of yourself pretty much all up on a guy. All right, let's go to the next picture. Married mommy, business owner, as a book club, school coach, school cheered coach, hates going out, and you're in church with your husband and kid. Awesome. What could possibly be your "but there was a time"? Okay. You're also on a guy who is not your husband. Okay. Next picture. Homeowner, mom of 2, in bed by 8. Corporate girly, long-term stable relationship. Okay. It's good. Proud of you. But there was a time. I don't think that is the same man in that other picture. Mom of 2, rarely drinks, homebody, in bed by 8, has a lot of plants. But there was once a time. Thunder from Down Under, pretty much the male strippers in Australia. That's like I guess it's like a big thing. I had to look them up. I didn't know what it was, okay? But I mean, you can guess. You see a bunch of dudes with their shirt off. I mean, you imagine it's like some Magic Mike stuff. I didn't even see that movie either, okay? Chill. I didn't even see her mention a husband, and I don't see a guy in the picture. So maybe that's why you're mom of 2, because you were out going to male strip clubs? Moms enjoy part-time with the kiddos. Love doing lunch dates. But there was a time. Is this you being a prostitute? What is this? Why are you guys acting like you guys are proud of these images that you guys are posting? I don't understand that. Yes, we all have things that happen in our past, but you guys are acting like, oh, it's part of who I was growing up, so I'm proud of it. Or no, you should be ashamed of what happened, and you grow from it. Everyone does bad things in their life. Everyone does things that are wrong, but you grow from that, and you don't want to definitely not show the world the mistakes you made. I mean, unless you do and you're trying to teach them, hey, don't make the same mistakes, but that's not what you're doing. You're like reminiscing on these bad times. Wife, mother of 4, business owner, and homemaker. But there was a time. That's not the same guy. Again, stop. It's like these women have no shame of posting themselves with other men who are not their husbands. They've never had accountability in their lives. And this is going to cause a lot of guys who see this to be like, hell no. Why would I want any of these women when I could go overseas? And that's the whole reason for like the passport bros. And that's why a lot of women hate them, because a lot of guys don't want to be with a westernized girl because of this whole atmosphere. A lot of the girls in the comments on these videos are all cheering them on. It's insane how all the guys in the comments are like, you know, used car, this is sad, I never want to date. All the women are like, you go girl, hallelujah. Healthy relationship, mom and dad never go out. But there was a time. Okay, I was not going to include this one because that guy in the picture is also the husband. I wouldn't agree if my wife did that, or if I was dating someone. Why would you want to show your body to a bunch of random people? That shows lack of self-respect on your part. To me, that's weird, but it's not enough to include it in like, hey, I'm proud of being with other men who aren't my husband. So I was going to give this one a pass until I saw this. This guy, MF98, said public property. And she responded, not for sale. For rent, though. For rent? What the hell does that mean, for rent? You're off the market. There's no buying, selling. There's no transactions taking place. You're off the market. Yikes, bro. And the guy below this said, OMG, you guys are so fragile. A woman can't have fun when she's younger without having to worry about her husband, who's an imaginary man at this point, will feel. Correct. The only problem is you women are putting this out there. You're showing yourself with other men and acting proud of it. You're disrespecting your family, your husband, your kids by doing that. Why do you still have these images anyways? That's what I don't understand. Why are you holding them? It's like it's like a trophy or some kind of rite of passage that you guys are all proud of. And this next one, Jesus Christ. Closed off. No more exploring connections. 24/7 in the villa. No roster, locked in. She's with a guy. I don't know if they're married, boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know what any of this means. All I know is she says she's no more connections and no roster. No more exploring connections means that she did explore connections, and no roster means she potentially had a roster. Next, but there was once time. She's with two guys. Are they part of your roster? Were they making connections? I don't understand this. Why would you word the last image like that and then show this image? You're alluding to something. Again, this is another one that threw me for a loop. She's a business owner. I can't say that word. Esthetician. I don't know what the fuck that is. In a stable relationship. Woman of God. Okay. So far, everything looks great. What could possibly be the next image? But there was a... Are you kidding me? You just said you are a woman of God, and then you're gonna show yourself with the plumber, the astronaut, the doctor, the man of many talents, of many trades, the jack of all trades. Listen, I'm glad you repented, but if you're still holding on to that and using it as some kind of fame, or I don't even know what you're trying to do here. This is just, again, weird. And it shows that it seems like all of this is just attention seeking. I know the girls in the comments will always, especially on TikTok, will always support just being the worst type of person. But this is just insane. Okay, guys, let's just leave it at that. This is insanity. And this is going to push, again, this is pushing a lot of guys away from even wanting to date nowadays. Loving fiance, mother to 4 cats. Again, I'm telling you, there's just so many of these. I wanted to be done. But they keep coming. Mother to 4 cats. Of course, you have a bunch of cats. In bed by 11. Works 9 to 5. Normal person. But there was a time. Who is that? Why is it not that guy? Why are you posting a picture of this? What does this mean? What is this insinuating? Is that a musician or something? I don't know. Wife. Mother. Teacher, mentor, 3 college degrees, 2 businesses. But there was a time. Maybe this is a concert. Again, I don't know what you women are trying to prove or what you're trying to say when you do stuff like this and post these videos and these pictures. What are you telling people right now? Guys look at this and they only see one possible scenario. Girls, oh, I'm just having fun. I'm being free. You're being used. And this is why a lot of guys have no faith in modern women. A mother doesn't leave the house in bed by 9. But there was once a time. Where's your baby daddy? I mean, you didn't post yourself with a man, and you still ain't posting yourself with a man. There's a reason. What the hell are we supposed to do here? I get it. We were all young at a certain point. We all did stupid things. We all did crazy things. I understand that. But stop showing the world how irresponsible and stupid you were. If you're trying to do it as like a teaching lesson, like, hey, learn from my mistakes, I understand that. But what I don't understand is you flaunting that type of behavior and you disrespecting your entire family dynamic. Let me know what you guys think, because this stuff is just, I don't even know what to say, really. Go check out my other videos. Subscribe. If you're looking for job training and just want to become successful and find a girl who has the same mentality, or find someone overseas, I don't care, bro. I don't care. If you're looking for a job, or if you're trying to get a job or trying to learn something, look at CourseCareers in my bio. They offer job training and they'll help you get a job. And also I have merch like this, Blue Collar Bastard. There's merch. There's other types of merch as well. Everything will be in the descriptions down below. I think we need to bring back public shaming and teach people how to have self-respect. And you know these husbands do not have social media. So they have no clue that their wife is throwing them under the bus. Thanks for watching, guys.